Hello, we are here for a special edition Facebook, LinkedIn Live. Today we are joined by Tammy and Nealey. Folks here around that have seen some of our lives obviously know who we are here. So today we're here because we have some really cool news that we're going to be sharing with everybody. But before we spoil anything, I'm excited to share a little quick video to kind of give you guys an idea of what's going on, and then we will talk about the experience. But Tammy and Nealey, thank you for joining me today. Really happy to have you here and share some cool stuff that we have going on at Percepta. So before we get going, I'm going to kick us off with a video to kind of cue everybody up, and then we'll go from there. So without further ado, here is our little video.
4 o'clock in the morning, airport, but I'm excited. Stevie Awards.
Hey everybody, stay tuned to find out how we placed in this year's Stevie Awards.
Now in the category for Incentive, Rewards, or Recognition Provider of the Year, a 2023 Gold Stevie Award and our congratulations go to Percepta of Dearborn, Michigan, USA.
All right, so as you guys can see, we have some exciting news about the Stevie Awards, and this was truthfully a process. And Nealey, I'd love to kind of just kick it over to you to kind of talk about the fact that this was a process and just give us a little details of kind of how that went for us, and then we'll keep going from there.
Yeah, well, we decided to participate a little late in the game. So the angle that we took at Percepta this year, or for last year, was to really focus on human capital initiatives. It was subject matter that we were all very, very familiar with. So we focused on our rewards and recognition program, Employer of the Year, and also our professional onboarding programs that we run. The process, I won't get into too much of the weeds of that, but let me just say that we learned the art of storytelling and really putting aside good time for writing interesting copy and making sure that our entries were well understood and really spoke to people who aren't part of our world every day. So yeah, it was a wonderful learning experience and a great outcome for us.
It was a heck of a good learning experience, and it was something that I had never done in communications, but it was something that we really rallied together to do and put together a really cool story about the couple processes that we had. And it's something that I think is an invaluable experience, honestly. And so it was really, really cool. But I want to hear about the actual awards event. So Tammy, one of the award that we won the gold with is right in your shop, right in your house. So love to hear like reaction. You know, you're there, Stevie Awards. Give it to me. How was it?
Of course, it's a giant banquet room, right? And it feels like there's thousands of people in the room, right? And everybody is waiting for the next who's going to win,
and it's
right?
global. It's global.
It's global. It was global, absolutely. And so we were waiting in the anticipation, and you're going through the program, and you're like, oh, 5 more, 4 more, 3 more. Like, okay, we're up next. And then you just wait. And then they say Percepta, and you're like, you know, it was so exhilarating, right? And then just accepting the award and being there and being recognized because we're doing good work with good people with good responses and for good purpose, right? It was a real honor to be able to be there and experience all of that, and just be recognized for, rewards and recognition, saying thank you and being grateful that we have great employees. So it was a wonderful experience for me.
Yeah. So just to give the viewers that maybe, didn't catch the video or just joining us. So we won the gold for the Percy Perks, which is our initiative, rewards recognition initiative of the year. But we also won bronze for employer of the year, which is fantastic. So really some cool stuff. Nealey, anything to add to kind of the reaction of being there and what it was like?
Well, I mean, Vegas has wonderful restaurants. So we were only there for about a day and a half, but we had some great food. And honestly, we haven't gotten to spend a lot of time together over the last few years, Tammy, myself, and Adele. And it was just wonderful to be in person together and to all be celebrating something that all of us and everyone at Percepta has worked so hard on accomplishing. So yeah, just a really good time.
That's a really good point. And I mean, we're the back behind the house, taking care of putting it together, but this is an award for everybody that's here and everybody that's involved, because it's not just, we're putting it together, but there's everybody there that's participating with Percy Perks and part of Percepta as an employer of the year that makes it that. So this is an award for everybody that's here. So really, really cool stuff. And Nealey, you mentioned a little bit earlier about how, the approach we took this past year was kind of in our house. It was kind of the things that we could do because we were a little late to the game. We have a better strategy now. I'm happy to announce we just had a good meeting about it. We're going early, but we have a little bit different of an approach that we're going to take this year. Why don't you talk to us a little bit about that real quick?
Yeah, there's so many wonderful teams at Percepta, so much innovation. And we really want to make sure that we give ourselves enough time this next round to include different areas within the organization: technology, product, operation, learning and development. Of course, we'll be in the mix too, because we've got things we're going to submit. But I think we have a good plan and timeline lined out so that we can really recognize and highlight the achievements of the wonderful people and products and technology and processes all across the organization.
Yeah, we certainly have a lot to be proud of across the board with things that we're doing here at Percepta, not just in HR, but not just in HR, across, like you said, in technology and everything. We kind of dipped our toe in. I would say we're ready to kind of give it a good Percepta go this year. So I'm excited about it. Well, thank you both for joining me and just doing a very quick update for everybody. We've kind of been teasing it around the organization, letting people know that it was happening. And then, hey, we got some awards and we didn't know exactly what we were going to get for a little while there. And it turned out to be really, really awesome. So I appreciate you guys jumping on with me today. Yeah. Nealey,
Final thank you to Tammy, because she was the brave one that went on stage and had a wonderful statement about Percepta and being a people organization. And so Tammy, just want to thank you for doing that and all the amazing things that you do for our people here and representing kindness and empathy in the most amazing ways. So thank you.
Thank you. Well, asking me to talk in front of people is usually not too much of a hardship, right? I don't usually have a lack of words, but it was really a great honor to be up there and just to be able to say, this is who Percepta is. And because this is who we are, this is part of why we won.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And Kellen, thanks for having us.
Yes.
Oh, my pleasure. This is the kind of stuff I love to do. I love having people on and chatting and talking about how great Percepta is to be part of and work for. So this is the easy part of my job. No problem. Happy to do it. So everybody, thank you for tuning in, joining us for this special edition of Facebook LinkedIn Live. And we'll have some more fun content coming your way very, very soon. Stay tuned and hope everybody has a great rest of your week. Thanks, everybody.